Good evening, we're on to day 13 of the Advent calendar. Today, as promised, we are going to finish going through our main Pilates principles. So we're going to speak a little bit about the shoulders and the neck. So I think we'll just get started. Now, from the last couple of days, we should have our neutral spine. Okay, nice relaxed arms, feet are hip distance apart. We've got our centering, so our little tuck either in through the pelvic floor or trying to tighten that belt around the waist, and then trying to get your breathing down into the bottom of these lungs. Okay, so shoulders. A big part of Pilates, and those who come into the classes will know, I spend half my time telling people to relax their shoulders. So you need to try and get nice relaxation through here and not get your shoulders trying to join in with everything that you're doing. So getting the shoulder position right first of all. If you take your hands up towards the ceiling, first of all, you can work on this sort of what we would call a prone retraction of the shoulder blades. Okay, that's its official title. So from here, you're trying to reach your hands up towards the ceiling, letting your shoulder blades come round your back, and then squeezing the shoulder blades back together and bringing the hands back down. And you're doing this without losing that neutral spine. So hands reach up, hands pull back, hands reach up, hands pull back. Your elbows are staying completely straight. Okay, and you're getting that feeling of your shoulder blades moving round your back. Okay, I'll show you what this looks like in standing at the end so you can see what my shoulder blades are really doing. Okay. Once you've done that a couple of times, you would bring the arms back down and just roll the shoulders back and let them relax. Now, next thing is practicing, again, official title would be elevating and depressing through the shoulder blades, but basically lifting the shoulders up and down. So from here, shoulders squeeze up towards your ears and push down towards the ground. So what you should feel is the shoulders squeeze up, the hands come up with you, and then your hands reach away and the shoulders move away. Again, this is without losing that neutral spine. So the shoulders are gliding up and down. And once you've done that a few times, you just roll them round and let them relax. Okay? And your shoulders should fall into a nice neutral position there. They should be relaxed and ready to kind of move. Okay. From there, we're going to then work on the neck position. Now, in Pilates, it's all about trying to lengthen through the back of the neck. Okay. Now, we have a tendency when people say to lengthen our neck to do this. Okay. Which is actually not lengthening your neck, it's lengthening your throat, but it's actually shortening your neck at the back. Okay? So what you're trying to do is imagine someone pulling you up from the hair on the crown of your head. Okay? So if you've got long hair, you can actually imagine it kind of being pulled. You know, you can pull it up and you can get that feeling. What happens when someone pulls your ponytail up the way? If you don't have long hair, you can pull your short hair, or you can just imagine that pulling. So it's coming from the crown of the head, your chin actually tucks down slightly, and the neck lengthens up the back. Okay, so if I relax again, you lengthen up through the back of the neck. Okay, and then bring it back out and lengthen up through the back. So you're almost giving yourself a little bit of a double chin. If you're going right to the extreme, you're getting a big length up through the back of the neck, feeling that everything's stretching up and away. Okay, shoulders stay relaxed, they're nice and relaxed on the mat. You've got that neutral neutral spine. Okay. Now, you don't want to over-exaggerate the neck, so I've just tried to make my neck as long as I possibly can. So it's a bit over-exaggerated. So once you've done it a few times and found your kind of end point, what I would do is just slide up to the point where it's comfortable and long, but you're not really locking in through the front of the throat, okay? And that's the position that you're looking for. So, quick recap of everything in this position. Neutral spine, you're tipping your diamond forwards and back, finding your midway point, activating in through the core, imagining either a belt around your waist that you're tightening by a couple of notches, or lifting up through your pelvic floor. Imagine you're holding in a wee, but you're only giving it about 20% effort. Okay? Keeping the rib cage tucked down, trying to direct the breath down into the base of the lungs. Okay? Shoulders are relaxed onto the mat. Neck is long up through the back. Okay. Now, with the neck and shoulders, you can take those movements onto your tummy to make the muscles around your neck and shoulders work slightly harder in those positions. When you're doing this stuff on your tummy, you need to have something in under your forehead to give you a breathing space. So you can either use a Pilates pillow or something like a folded up blanket or a folded up towel. Works quite well, just to give you that little lift. So your forehead goes onto the blanket or the towel or the pillow. Okay. And we are going to do this with our hands just out to the sides. Okay, so from here, again, you can practice your shoulder movement. So you can move them up and down. So you're sliding the shoulder blades up, sliding the shoulder blades down, and you can move them back and forwards. Okay, so the forwards movements this time is going to be limited by hitting the floor, but you can get a good squeeze back from the shoulder blades. Okay, and just make sure when you're squeezing back, it really is coming from the shoulder blades. You're not just trying to lift your elbows as high as you can. So it's all about that squeeze from the shoulder blades to come back. Okay, and then let the shoulders roll round and relax. And you're going to work on lengthening the neck. So from here, lengthening from the crown of your head up through the back of the neck. So chin tucks down slightly, but you've really lengthened up through the back. Okay, and then relax and lengthen again. Okay, and you're trying to hold that nice lengthened position through the neck. Okay. Now, final thing I'm going to show you just in standing so that you can get a good visual of the shoulder blade movement. Okay, so from here, you're working on your pushing in, pulling back. Okay, so you can see my shoulder blades slide round my rib cage and pull back. They slide round and they pull back. And then up in standing, pulling up, pushing down. So again, I think it's easier to see what my shoulders are doing in this position, but that's exactly the same movements that you would be looking to replicate when you're on your front or when you're on your back. So a little bit of a longer video today just to bring all of the Pilates things together. So that's you've got now all of your key elements of your Pilates. So have a little practice, have a go at them. And then if you're keen to join into our beginners class, let me know and I can send you the link to give it a go. So beginners class is a Monday at 6 p.m. So if anyone wants to join tomorrow's class, try and email me before 6 p.m. tomorrow and I'll do my best to send the link out to you. Email is info@angusphysiotherapy.co.uk and we will see you all again tomorrow. Merry Christmas!